tumbler is prepped and ready to go.
Please follow our Instagram.
Hey guys, it has been so long since I last did a rhinestone related tumbler, and today I'm going to show you all the glues that I bought, and I'm going to test the strength of the glues. So the first one is from Elmer's. It's called Precision Embellishment Glue. It's non-toxic, it dries clear, it's photo-safe, and it says that it's for gems, sequins, embellishments, rhinestones, and so we'll see how that works out. And the second one is also from Elmer's, and this is the Xtreme. It also says it's Elmer's strongest school glue, and it's safe, non-toxic, dries clear, sounds perfect, but I don't really have high hopes for this one, but we will see. But I mean, if this one works, I think I would just stick to this one, because I think this was quite cheap where it was selling at my local art store. My third one will be from Supertite, and it's the fusion-tack adhesive. This says industrial strength, and at the back it says safe and non-toxic. It dries transparent and is washable and permanent, solvent free. So I know that this product is very popular amongst the rhinestone community, so I mean, I don't know how well this sticks, so we will try and we will see. So my fourth glue will be from Supertite multigrab 360. It says here strong, versatile, and flexible, and at the back it says that it says industrial grade adhesive for the most delicate crafts or the toughest DIY projects around, and it's strong, versatile, flexible, and transparent, super for bonding metal, glass, ceramic, stone, plastic, textiles, and so on and so forth. The danger signs though, so to each its own. And my fifth glue will be from Liquid Fusion. It's the clear urethane adhesive. It says maximum strength, waterproof, and non-foaming. And to be honest, this is what I use for most of my rhinestone project. So of course we will see if the rest can compete with this Liquid Fusion. My tumbler is prepped in advance for this video, and I will link it in the description box, or you can actually just hover at the right hand corner and it will link you to the video. So moving on. So in this video I'm using SS20 for the size of my rhinestone, and for the first glue I'm going to use the Elmer's Precision Embellishment Glue. To be honest, I really like the tip of the glue because it's actually quite easy and quite neat. So I'm just going to put a little bit on, and as you can see, it's actually very clear. I'm actually starting to like this one. I hope this one doesn't fail me. So now I'm just going to place rhinestones on it. I'm also going to put a little dot on top of it so that I can see whether it really dries clear or not. And then onto my second glue, which is the Xtreme from Elmer's as well. The glue actually came out quite neat as well, and is as easy as the Precision Embellishment Glue. So I'm going to do the same for this one and also for the rest. The third glue will be from Supertite fusion-tack adhesive. This one comes out similar to the first two also. However, this one is a little bit bulky to hold because of the size, so it's not as comfortable to do in the long run. Also, you have to control when you squeeze it. If you were to squeeze it too hard, it will come out too much. If I were to use this one, I would definitely change it to the precision bottle. Onto my fourth glue, and I am not quite a fan of the tip because this is similar to the E6000. It will ooze out, and thus I have to recap every time I do it. And my fifth, liquid fusion. I'm not exactly a fan of the tip because this one oozes out too much as well, so that's why I always put it in my precision bottle. So it's completed, and now I will have to wait for 24 hours before I start my test. It's been drying for 24 hours now, and I'm ready to pick on it, but I am going a little bit detail on it first. The liquid fusion seems to be drying very clear, as you can see. The Supertite multigrab 360, however, is slightly cloudy, and the problem with this glue is that if you were to put too much glue, it will clump up like this and it will look cloudy and not pretty. What surprises me is the first two, which is the Elmer's precision embellishment glue and the Xtreme, because it is very clear. And for the Supertite fusion-tack adhesive is not as clear either. It's very cloudy to me. And I'm just going to use my tweezer to try and pick the middle ones, because if I were to do it on the outside, it may be a little bit biased, because obviously the strength is not as good as if it was in the middle. This is a precision glue, and it's not strong enough, if you ask me, because it pulls out very easily. And then my next one will be also the Elmer's glue Xtreme, and this is also another failure, as you can see, but the strength is actually stronger than the first Elmer's glue, so I guess it's good. And the third one is the fusion-tack. This one is slightly better than the second one, but it's still not strong. And my fourth is the Supertite. This one needs strength. As you can see, I'm having difficulties trying to peel it out. There you go. So technique. I mean, this glue is pretty good. And then my fifth glue is the liquid fusion, which is as difficult as my Supertite. This one definitely needs strength as well. So if you ask me, I would say that 24 hours is not a good, or rather it's not a fair test, because the glue may be still curing. So I will do again. I will let it cure for a few months before trying to pick at it again. So we will see. And we're back. So I think this has been curing for 2 to 3 months, if I'm not mistaken, because I did this before I shifted, and now that I am at the new house, we will see how well this stays. So the first one is the precision embellishment glue, and previously the 24 hours test, it was very easy to peel. For this one, it's proving to be quite okay actually, because it took me a while. So if you can see, I'm actually picking on the outside with my fingernails, and it's proving to be tough, but it's doable if you try really hard. So I decided to use the Tweezer Test as well, and with the Tweezer Test it's definitely much easier. And on to our second glue, which is the Elmer's Xtreme. So I decided to press it with my fingernails, and it actually dropped off. I didn't expect that to happen. So I did the fingernail test, and it was slightly difficult to take off the rhinestone, but with the tweezer it was much easier. Onto my third glue, which is the fusion-tack adhesive. So my third is the fusion-tack. I tried digging my nails into the glue, and it was giving off like a gummy texture. And I did the fingernail test. It was surprisingly easy, or rather easier than the second and the first one. And of course the tweezer test is as easy as well. And then for the Supertite multigrab 360 glue, this one was slightly gummy as well. And the fingernail test, it was difficult as well, but I expected it to be more difficult than this, but I'm not sure if it's me not using enough glue. I think I wasn't using enough glue, that's why it was easy to take off, because the top part is very difficult to actually pick even with the tweezers. So I guess the amount of glue you use really matters. And last but not least is the liquid fusion. It was a bit difficult to leave a dent on the sample glue, but I did manage to. And so I tried the fingernail. I tried peeling my fingernails, and it was super hard. My nails was actually hurting. So I decided to use the tweezers instead. But unfortunately, I kind of destroyed my tweezer. It got bent. Can you see that? Can you see that? It went upwards. Oh, look who's here. Let me introduce to you. This is my cat. So I wanted to give it a fair test because there's a chance that I may be already tired. So I decided to call my husband to help me pick onto the rhinestones instead. And that's him. So I told him to really use his everything. So he did the outer side and he managed to. However, the inner, I think he's actually helping me destroy my picker instead. Because look, it bent upwards now. So I can conclude that liquid fusion is pretty strong if you ask me, and I have never had any complaints of any fallouts. Maybe on plastic tumblers, but not on stainless steel tumblers. So the winner is definitely liquid fusion. So I hope you guys enjoy this video. I know this video is a little bit lengthy and boring, but I really hope you guys enjoy it. And if you do, please help me like and subscribe. Bye bye.